So, are you a bit of a drinker? Do you like a drink? Do you get in on a night and, oh, I just want to sit down and relax, or cook tea and have a nice glass of wine while I cook tea and finish a bottle off and have another bottle and another bottle after tea? Well, here's a thing to think about, right? You are not the best version of yourself when you are drinking. You are not the most healthiest version of yourself. And you can be such a better person, so much better person than what you are right now. And what is good about when you do stop drinking is what you won't realise, or you will realise, but you'll be in a bit of denial about it, is you obsess about it. You think, when can I have a can? Where can I have a drink? If we're going out at the weekend, or we could call in a few bars and have a drink. If we're going somewhere, I hope they serve alcohol. When I get in and walk the dog, I'll take a can of beer and I can sit and chill with a can of beer and have a look at the nice scenery and what have you. And your world evolves around it. When you stop drinking, you still have that obsessive compulsive behaviour that's itching to be scratched, and that's why a lot of people relapse. Now, what I found, funnily enough, I binged on food, and, if I'm having no drink, I'm going to have loads of chocolate, loads of sweets, loads of popcorn and crisps, and I ended up being a little bit of fatty. But then you obsess about something else. And what I found out with over time, I've managed to train my brain into obsessing about business, being a better person, being a healthier person, being around for me kids, supporting me wife, me home, and making sure everything runs absolutely harmoniously there, and home chores, and basically just being a bit OCD about things that actually matter in life and not about getting absolutely palatic on a night. And I can highly, highly recommend that when you quit drinking, try and substitute it with something like the gym, or set yourself loads of goals, loads of challenges, and basically you'll find that there's a bit of a transition period where you need to adapt. But once you start getting into the swing of things, that's your new high, that's your new dopamine hit, and you kind of revel in it, and you just want to get better and better and better. And like, same with drinking, like you go up the leagues, don't you? You start with beer, then you get into wine, then you get into sort of spirits, and then you get a bit stronger spirits, then you get spirits straight. Well, you kind of reach a top with that and you can't go no further other than basically. But when you are looking at being obsessive compulsive about getting on in life, or getting fitter, or getting body muscle, or toning up, the world's your oyster. There's so many different facets, levels, level ups and barriers you break through. It's unbelievable. And do you know what? When you get up the next day, you feel absolutely mint. And if your body hurts from being at the gym or working out or whatever, it's a nice pain, and you kind of deal with it with a little bit of a smile. That, so many years ago, I'd be absolutely hungover to hell and I won't be able to deal with the situation. I'll be cranky and I'll be stinking a drink, and I feel so much better in the position that I'm in now. And it seems hard at the time to kind of stop drinking and make that change, but sometimes you just need a really good why. Why do I need to stop? And do you want to be in a position where you've got something seriously wrong with you because you've been drinking? Because that's big life changes generally don't come from internal motivation. They normally come from an external motivation, so like a health scare, or you lose someone or something like that, and it crushes your world or shakes your world up and gives you a bit of a reality check. But you kind of want it to come from inside as well, and it's all the better if it does, because you've achieved that. And if you sat there and you're going to have a drink, I know everyone's doing dry January and I can't wait to get back on it in February. Well, you've done a month. And top tip, if you're trying to stop drinking, don't stop drinking for so long and then I'll have a blowout on a weekend, or I'll go out on a night out, I'll have a blowout. Because that, say, once a month turns into once a week, turns into 3 of the days of the week, turns into 4 of the days of the week, and then you're back drinking again. You just have to cold turkey completely, get it all out the house, and find something to be obsessive compulsive about, and shift your mindset. You're not trying to quit, you've quit. You don't drink. You're not trying to quit. Same with smoking, I'm trying to quit. No, you are eternalizing a story that you're trying to quit, which means you might have a few hiccups. Whereas if you say I've quit, that's the mindset that precedes the results. So if you're trying to quit, you've quit. If you're trying to stop drinking, you've stopped drinking. And just try and be strong and let everyone around you know. Do you know what I kind of had? And not that she didn't support me because she did, my wife. She never thought I could. And my dad said the same thing. They were quiet about it, but they both said, we never thought you'd stop drinking. And I kind of proved them both wrong, and I kind of proved them that I have a little bit of motivation, willpower inside of me, and that's a good feeling, I suppose. And like I said, not that they were naysayers, they were quiet, but it was a nice thing to kind of, I proved them wrong.